Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a lovely week, enjoying our lovely blue skies that we have outside today. Nice practice today, so hopefully you will enjoy it as always throughout the practice. Listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us start our practice in a seated position, making yourself comfortable, closing your eyes. Letting go of your day, everything that's going on in your life. Just bringing yourself to the mat. Becoming aware of your seat bones and having your weight evenly distributed across your seat bones, sitting up tall. Lengthen through the spine, engaging the core as you do, softening the shoulders. And let your attention go to your breath, inhaling through your nose, into your belly, feeling it expand, pause, and exhale through your nose. Taking 2 more breaths like this. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes, making your way onto all fours in tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hands open nice and wide, pressing away from the mat. Nice active hands. And curling the toes, push the hips back, raise the knees slowly, push the spine and the hips back, and then pedaling your legs, start to just extend them out. Taking it nice and slow, keeping that length in the spine. Gaze towards the belly button. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears. And when you're ready, come to your point of stillness here. And let's take 3 breaths here. As you exhale, just seeing, can you lengthen the spine a little bit more? And then when you're ready, step those feet up to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Taking a breath here. Bend the knees. Coming all the way up. Raise the arms over the head. Palms together. Feet hip width apart. Equal weight on both feet, standing up nice and tall, ensuring those feet are pointing in the same direction. And then raise the gaze here, take a breath. And sweep the arms out to the side, forward fold. And lifting halfway, lengthen the spine. And forward fold again. Let's step the right leg back for our low lunge. Remembering as you exhale, draw up that pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And then through to your plank. Keeping a softness in the elbows and taking 3 breaths here. And then lowering yourself down, whichever way suits you, either coming straight down or bringing down the knees, feet, chest and belly. And then from the floor, draw the forehead and chest up into your back bend. Keeping the gaze on the mat. And push on up through tabletop, adjusting the hands to come into your downward dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. And stretch that right leg out behind you. Step it through for your low lunge. And up into your forward fold. Bend those knees. Coming all the way up, palms together, raise the gaze, take a breath. Sweep through forward fold. And halfway lift. Forward fold again. Through to your low lunge, left leg back this time. And then bringing it into your plank. And making your way down onto your mat. And drawing up to your back bend. Pushing up through here to your downward dog. And stretch that left leg out behind you, stepping it through. Low lunge. And up to your forward fold. Bending the knees, coming all the way up to stand, palms together, raise the gaze, take a breath. Sweeping through forward fold. From here, walk the feet out so the toes are pointing out, heels in, make your way down into your version of a squat, wherever that is. So remember, use your block to sit on if you need to, if you find it's a little low. But whatever position you're in, you want to be able to have that spine nice and long. So we don't want it rounded, keeping it nice and long. Pressing those elbows into the knees, knees into the elbows, palms together. 3 more breaths here. And bringing your hands down onto the mat, turn those feet in, maybe the knees bent and behind your toes as you lift up. So we're in a chair pose with the legs about hip width apart. Staying like this, just draw those arms in front of you, clasping the fingers. You can push them away. Three more breaths here. And release the hands, bring them down onto the mat. Just turn to the long side of your mat and come into a half squat. So bending the right knee, left leg out, nice and long. Having those left toes pointing up, so you're feeling a nice stretch in the leg. 3 more breaths here. And then let's bring this right knee down onto the mat, keeping that left leg extended and staying on the toes of this right foot. We're going to hinge at the hips, draw the arms out and up. Two more breaths. And bringing the hands down, let's take that to the other side. So we're just moving it over into our extended half squat. So the right leg is out long, toes pointing upwards. And taking 3 breaths here. And let's again come onto the knee of this left leg, letting the right leg come out long, keeping out long, hinge at the hips to halfway, draw the arms up. One more breath here. And bringing the hands down, coming back onto your knees. Let's make our way up to the top of the mat and come back once again into our squat. Elbows against the knees, palms together. One more breath here. And bringing the hands down, let's step the right leg back, turning the toes of this left foot forward again and rising up to a low lunge. So making sure that this right leg is back as far as it can go. So you're getting a really good extension of that right hip, nice stretch on the quad. One more breath here. And then let's come down onto our forearms if you can. Let the knee fall out. One more breath here. And then coming up, let the left hand come onto this left leg, encouraging the knee to come away as you turn to look towards the back of your mat. And one more breath here. As you come back to center, let's step it back up into a squat. One more breath here, lengthening through the spine. And let's take it onto the other side. So bringing the hands down, stepping the left leg back, turn that right toe in, and come up into your low lunge. Nice extension here on this left leg. One more breath. And coming down onto your forearms here, one forearm or both or whatever your body is willing to give you. Letting that right knee just fall out a little bit. One more breath. And then coming up onto that left hand, pressing the right hand against the knee to push it away and look towards the back of the mat. One more breath here. And let's step it back up into our squat. Finding the length in the spine. One more breath. And then from here, just draw the hands behind you as you come to sit in your staff pose. So feet straight out in front of you, toes pointing upwards, hands either side of the hips, sitting up really tall, finding that length and space in the spine. Keeping a softness in the shoulders, engaging the core with each exhale. And then with the right leg, just fold it up so the right foot is up against that left thigh. And with the right hand reaching forward for this left foot, raise the foot up and take a twist towards the left. One more breath here. And then with this left foot, if you can, step it across the right foot, the right knee. So you're in a little bit of a knot here, in a half Lord of the Fishes it's called. And use the right arm to just press against this left leg for a really deep twist. Great stretch here along the sciatic nerve.
One more breath. And then unraveling to come and sit once again in your staff pose. Finding that length and space in the spine. And then bending the left leg in, foot up against the thigh, or it can even be under, if you like, a little bit further in. Reaching forward to the toes of this right leg with your left hand, and having that right hand behind you as you take your twist here. One more breath. And then stepping that right foot across and taking the twist again towards the right. See, can you keep with the elbow or upper arm against this right leg? See, can you get the left hand onto the mat? One more breath here. And then let's once again come back to our staff pose. Sitting up tall, engaging the core, opening the spine. Then with this left leg, let's once again bring it up to the right thigh. This time reaching forward to that right foot with your right hand. Bring your left hand behind your back, lengthening through the spine, taking that twist to the left. One more breath here. Then keeping the legs as they are, just bring the body back to the front and fold over this front leg. You can reach for the toes with the right hand and draw that left hand behind you once again. And coming all the way up once again, back into your staff pose for 2 breaths. And let's take it to the other side. So this right foot up against the left thigh. The left hand reaching towards those left toes. Doesn't matter where you get to, just making the effort to go in that general direction. Draw the right arm behind your back, lengthening through the spine as you take your twist. One more breath here. And then rotating back to face the front of the mat again and folding forward over this leg, still holding on to the toes or the foot and keeping that right hand behind your back.
One more breath. Bring the right hand forward, stretch the right leg out, and just fold forward now over both legs. And drawing back up to sit, sitting up nice and tall, back in your staff pose. And cross the right leg over this left thigh. So it's over, keeping both feet flexed, sitting up tall, find the length in the spine. One more breath here. And then letting this right foot come on down onto the mat on the other side of the left leg. Try, if you can, to keep the toes pointing towards the front, so they're kind of at a right angle to your extended leg. With the right arm, bring it in front of the knee if you can, and reach towards this extended leg. With the left hand here to support you, just fold forward here. One more breath. And releasing the leg, bringing it back to your staff pose. I will just swing around the other way as we take this to the other side. So this time we cross the left leg over the right. Taking 2 breaths with it in this position. And then letting that left foot come on down at that right angle to the extended leg. Bringing your left arm in front of the leg, the bent leg, and holding on to the foot if you can. And just hinging at the hips here. One more breath. And coming all the way back up to sit, just crossing those legs, let the knees fall out the side. You can have the soles of the feet together if you like, letting those knees come out, sitting up nice and tall for a nice little counter pose. One more breath here. And then letting these legs come out long, lower yourself down onto your mat. And hug the knees into the chest, taking a little massage of your back here. And when you're ready, coming to stillness, let those legs come out long. Arms down by your sides, palms facing upwards. And allow your body to totally relax, release.
and let go. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw, chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And taking time for gratitude. Gratitude for all that's good in your life today. And let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Keeping that focus on your breath, spend a few minutes here.